story, Sunny. In the unknown land, the mother Sedge Warbler was telling her children about the unknown land. The little children were unsure and scared to go because they don't know what will happen. What happens when the bird family decide to go, and how does it feel in the end?
Feels sad because only the baby Sedge Warblers get to go to the Unknown Land. You know why? Because the Sedge Warbler mother unsatisfied. The mother Sedge Warbler was hit by lightning or something and was shoot, and the Tata Sedge Warbler was hit by lightning. Shoot, I think. I forgot how he died. They both died. And so it was sad that he died.
What is that unknown land that their mother is talking about?
A city.
Okay.
And so she does a city that is really busy, and that's what she's talking about.
Okay. In the story Hans and the Four Big Giants, how did Hans befriended the giants and how did they help him?
So Hans was wanting to was like a strong when he was born. He was a strong man when he grew up, and he became of use to the king. And he said to the king, "I would like to marry the prince. I would like to work for the princess as long as it's for the princess." And so a long time passed, and he then told the king, "I would like to marry the princess." He would like to marry the princess. And so the king said, "First, get the pearls at the bottom of the ocean." So he started off his journey. He saw a giant who could run really fast. So he said, "What?" And the giant laughed, saying, You don't need to do that for me. I am the fastest giant ever." And then Hans said, "Oh, I wish you could come with me to get the pearls at the bottom of the ocean. You could do big use for me." And so the giant said, "Oh, if that's the reason, I'll come with you." So they stepped off on the journey. Then they saw a giant who had a hat over him. And so Hans said, "Oh, it must be hot." Oh, he was having his hat on like this. Then a strong wind blew it away. And then Hans said, "Oh no, his hat is going away. I will get it." And the giant laughed. "Ha ha ha ha. Don't do that. The giant has the most nonsense, has the most spooky ever." And so the giant awoke. What are you doing?" And Hans said, "I will get your hat." And then The giant laughed and said, "Ha ha ha ha! You don't need to get my hat. I am the best seeing giant ever." And so they set off on the journey. And so they met the one with cotton in their ears and sleeping. And he said, "Oh, it must be bleeding." And so I will get something to cure it. And then the giant laughed. And then the giant awoke. "What are you doing?" And he said, "I will cure your ears." But the giant said, "No, no, no, no. I'm putting it on because I could hear so good that I can hear what men says right now." And so the hand said, "Oh, you could be nice of use for me. I wish you could come with me, because I'm gonna get the pearls at the bottom of the sea." And so the giant said, "Oh, if that's the reason, I'll come with you." And so they set off on the journey. And so they went to the ocean and got a boat. And they set off to the ocean. The one who could see so well looked around for the pearls. The one who could run so fast run so they could get it first. The ones who could hear well where they were going and if there was danger. And they got the pearls, go home to the palace and say, "Here's the pearls," and the princess and her married. The end.
Thank you, Ching. Okay, so this time, I need you to read the monologue of Oberon from Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare. So I'll need you to read this and then explain what you understand.
Where? The Unknow Land.
No, not here.
I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and nodding violet grows, with sweet musk-roses, with elegant. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and nodding violets grow, quite over-canopied, with lush woodbine, with sweet musk-roses, and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania, sometime of the night, Lull'd in these roses with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enamell'd skin weed-wide enough to wrap a fairy in. And with the juice of this, I'll strike her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. So they were talking about this beautiful place where Titania sleeps. There was flowers, an over-canopied place where she could be shaded when it rains. And Titania plays happily in the field, and when it becomes night, she goes to the place where the snakes shed their skin, and enough to wrap her in like a blanket. and it's enough to wrap her in, so she sleeps in it. And while she's sleeping, her husband will get this potion and put it in her eyes, and when she wakes up, the first thing she says, she will fall in love. That's what happened. That's all.
Thank you.